And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And our pitcher in this game, Edward Cabrera. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
1-2. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it, and there's one down. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Corbin Carroll.
Boog, he's really been showing off the pop in this series so far. 2 homers, and you know he'd love to add on with another shot today. I'm interested to see how they approach him.
This is Corbin Carroll. Carroll went deep in his most recent game. 1 out, bases empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one missed.
2-2.
On the ground, right side. The flip. Got him. Nice play.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
2 down, bases empty. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Konai going back on this one. Hauls it in on the warning track. End of a half inning of play. No score. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez. Not the best results a year ago. Looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on. But he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
And now the right fielder, Griffin Konai. Lopez on at first, nobody out. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Thomas sizing it up. Hauls it in for the out. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Dane Myers.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things.
Runner on the go. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Up the middle. Marte to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. End of 1. And we're still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. This one in the air. De Los Santos. One up, one down. Here's Josh Naylor. No score here in the second. Fly ball center field. Sanchez gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 6.
And now Jake McCarthy.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
That's out to center field. Sanchez gets under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Connor Norby. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 and 2's the count.
And he grounds one to the right side. Naylor takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins.
Sanchez.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now 2 and 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Caught him looking for the K. Nothing doing for the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Miami, top half of the third inning. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Out there to center. That gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate.
And that one handled. 1 at second. A 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Ketel Marte waiting to hit for the D-backs. That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Second baseman.
So the batting order turns over. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Ball to strike. There goes the runner. Throw. Save.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Ripped on the ground to second, sends it to first, and that is the inning. D-backs add a pair on the homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back.
And
struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
Holly.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez. One down, base is empty. Ground ball left side. To first, 2 up, 2 down. Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. This one in the air, right field. Carroll under it. That is the inning. So they go quietly there. On to inning number 4. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Haven Smith.
Kicks and fires. Center field. Sanchez sizes this one up. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. One down, base is empty. Way out front for strike 2.
1-2.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they add on. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Base is empty, 1 away. And now it's Josh Naylor. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
One down. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Hit in the air out to center field. Sanchez gets under it. 2 down.
The catcher, number 14, Gabriel.
2 outs, base is empty.
Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Baseman, Otto Lopez.
Rodriguez winds and deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 4-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Max
Now
Meyer.
pitching for the
Well, they
Royals,
didn't get much length out of their starter in
Number
this one, so
23.
they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen.
Meyer.
I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Alec Thomas now. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chop to the right side. Lopez flips it, and very nicely done for the out. Corbin Carroll swings it now. Good power, and he's homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog, his first home run was against Yu Darvish. He also got to Clayton Kershaw and Max Scherzer shortly after. It's easy to gain confidence when you're having success against the biggest names in the sport.
Look out, way inside. To third, tag, got him. They don't come much closer than that. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now it's the DH, Connor Norby. Hit in the air, left field. Thomas. One down. Jesus Sanchez getting ready to hit. Sanchez tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
That one lifted to left and makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. He put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now Pavin Smith. The 1-1 is fouled off. Outside low, and the count's even at 2. Miami's bullpen with some action. Anthony Bender preparing to come on if needed. Tinoco getting loose as well. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Oh, right to the backstop. Carroll up to third on the wild pitch. Swing and a ground ball. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
Fought off foul. That one to first, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. Out towards right center field. Sanchez gets under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But they push across 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and nobody left on. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball right side, and that one handled on the run. Throw to first. On the money. Nice play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And there's a foul ball. The D-backs leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Now the left fielder, Dane Myers.
Ball.
That's down and in. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Perdomo on to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Marlins down quietly. It's 5-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now, Gabriel Moreno. And that one lifted in the air center field. Sanchez gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Alek Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The second baseman, Otto Lopez.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number
So digging
18,
in, Griffin Conine.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Tosses across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
2 outs,
Xavier.
base is empty. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Connor Norby digs in now. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one hit to right. Carroll hustling after it. Oh, and a great catch with a somersault finish, and he sticks the landing.
Well, a sigh of relief in their dugout. Stumbled a little bit. If he misses that one, it rolls all the way to the wall.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Geraldo Perdomo.
Next offering is fouled back. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's Ketel Marte. The 1-1. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Now up next for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. That one out to right. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs. Pavin Smith. Perdomo on third with 2 out. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Full.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single. It's 6-0. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one is off the wall. The relay, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Max Meyer out of the game. New pitcher on here, Anthony Bender.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
The 2-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. A dive, he's got it. From his knees, the throw, and they get the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Now pitching for
Back
Arizona.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Kendall Graveman hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. So digging in, Jesus Sanchez. Grounder off the pitcher. On the run, sends it over to first. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. And here's the first baseman, Davison De Los Santos. Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2.
Outside. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the third baseman, Graham Pauley. Swings and misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a base hit into right center field. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Now the catcher up to hit, Agustin Ramirez. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate.
Grounder might be 2. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. Through 8 full, it's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Marlins 1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Ripped on a line. Sanchez makes the play, and there's 1 away. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And the 2-2. Liner to second and picked on the hop. On to first. 2 up, 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Alek Thomas. Bouncer to second. Lopez. The underhand flip. Nicely done for the out. Offense held in check there. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Ryan Nelson. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. So digging in, Otto Lopez.
The second baseman, Otto.
And that skips into dirt.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2-2.
Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty.
Well, they locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And you know, with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you've got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
So it's their last chance in this one. And the batter will be the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. That one to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
This team is absolutely cooking right now. They're running off wins like it's the easiest thing in the world. Today was just like any other day for them. They show up at the ballpark and they expect to take home the W. They're playing some great baseball right now.
6-1 is your final here today. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.